So I'm over here in Good Neighbor because I never come here. I never like even talk about this place or build anything here. So I figured this would be like a cool place to build a hideout for the Institute.
Hate the Institute? Follow the Freedom Trail, brother.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Oh, and thanks for putting this shit on my map too, man. Jesus, hang on, let me turn off this quest. Hang on. All right, anyways, I figured building here would be kind of fun and challenging because it's not really an...
iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Keep my what strapped on? Just leave me alone. I'm trying to film. All right, I'm just going to hide in this corner. Okay. So I'm trying to build for my August build challenge, which is to build an Institute hideout. And I figured Good Neighbor would be a pretty cool spot for that because it's kind of sketchy. It's kind of like, you know, reclusive, whatever. And so I was trying to find a good building here because I needed an interior cell. And I think this one over here worked out the best for what I was going for.
Need to join the crew. I hear Bobby.
All right, you're starting to piss me off. Walk away. Yeah, walk away. I don't want to hear your mouth anymore, okay? All right, so I created my own interior cell in the creation kit. I just used this building.
You like scary stories?
Are you? Is this the same guy? There's two of them? What is happening? Okay, so I put this door right here that leads into my interior cell. This wasn't here before. None of this stuff was. I built it. It looks cool. Whatever. Let's just go inside and get away from these people. Okay. Some peace and damn quiet. So this is the interior cell that I created in the creation kit. Here's how it looks on the back end, and you can see it's just like this wide open empty space. The only thing that I decorated was inside this little room, like the entry room, but everything else I just needed space to build whatever I wanted to. So you'll see what I did to this whole area in just a little bit. So this room was decorated in the creation kit except for this brick wall right here, but I wanted to make it look very, like if someone did come in here, I didn't want it to be very appealing at all, just like a broken down building with nothing else to it. But it is functional. So the intercom pad over here is how you get into workshop mode, and everything else outside of this room, I built it in the game and not the creation kit. Keep in mind, I'm just going over the structures of this build. I haven't done the decorations just yet. That would be in my next video. Yeah, you guys knew that this was a secret door, didn't you? You saw the brick wall and you're like, no, that's totally a door. And so if anyone else were to figure out that this was, you know, it was a door and not a brick wall, I wanted it to look very, you know, same kind of thing, not too appealing, but like, okay, they're hiding some tools and some other things in here. There's definitely not another secret door on this wall. And if they were to get past this part, it's kind of like end of the road because there's a keypad here that I'm the only one that has a key card to, so there's no way they can get through this door. Unless they have explosives. But through this door is where we get into the good stuff. So yeah, I just kind of built, this is like an elevator room kind of thing. The door automatically closes after 3 seconds, so that's good. It doesn't just stay wide open. And yeah, this is just my elevator room that goes up to 1 floor, and that's it. So let's check it out. And you can see that I was trying to keep it very secured and just kind of like a hideout, you know. So I just put this black wall all the way around the elevator because it is glass and you can see through it. So that black wall just gave it like an eerie kind of look. And this is the entryway. So I don't know if I'm gonna decorate in here too much, maybe just a little bit, because I do like the empty look to it, because like imagine someone found their way somehow up to this point. Their whole life, all they've known is the wasteland, and they see this elevator and this sign, and yeah, it'd be creepy as shit. That's kind of what I'm going for. But yeah, let's check out this room first. Well, no. Let's do this room. Or, okay, we're doing this room first. So this is the research lab part of the build. Now keep in mind, this is just the structures. I've thrown in a few decorations just to help give me an idea, but overall it's not anywhere near done. I'm gonna have a bunch of workstations and maybe something like right here in the middle or something cool, I don't know. It's gonna look good. So the theme for the August build challenge that I'm hosting in my Discord server is to build an Institute hideout anywhere on the map, and it can be any type of lore or design that you want. As long as it's Institute, you're good. Real quick, I just want to say that I love these walls. It's like a moth to a flame. I can't not look at it. It's so beautiful. And then here's going to be my teleport room. What, you guys don't have a teleport room? Because I do. That's totally normal. Totally normal to have one of those. Oh, and by the way, I have this spark thing here that I placed down with like the Sim Settlements blueprint mod, and I can't get rid of it. It's forever there. So if anyone knows how to get rid of it, please let me know, because I've tried even in the console command and it doesn't work. But yeah, my totally normal teleport room, this is what this is going to be. And down the hall is where my living quarters is. Now, let me explain. I know, hang on, let me explain, okay? This is not an Institute theme. I know. This is, I got all this from the Noir Penthouse Workshop mod that I did a video on a little while back. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The link will be in the description. It's pretty awesome. So, I don't know, man. This is like the pre-war kind of style. I felt like it could fit into an Institute build because of how clean it is. And I just wanted to do it, you know? So, this is my house. And I put the Institute door right here, which I think ties it in pretty good. I mean, it's not, I mean, what? Look at that. That's not too bad for what it is considering, right? Just, I feel like it works. But either way, we can poke holes into like how this is not on theme with an Institute, whatever. I think it looks good, and so I'm happy with it. Okay, so that's what we're going with. And now, so this is the exact same setup as the Noir Penthouse that we get from the Creation Club mod, like the actual built one that you get to have access to. I built it just like that, other than the entryway, because I wanted to see if I could build it just the way that Bethesda built it. And turns out I could, and I built it a little bit better than Bethesda. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding, but seriously, Bethesda, give me a call. But yeah, I'm still working out the lore of this build, but so far the idea is that this is just like my player home who is with the Institute and is basically assigned out here to do research and gather a lot of information for them. And yeah, it's like a research mission kind of assignment. That's what I got so far. I'm still working on it. There's a couple of things about this build that I wanted to point out that I learned myself. So behind these walls is the void. You can see how, you know, trippy and kind of crazy it is. But these windows look pretty real, right? I mean, it looks, to me, it looks like daylight shining in. And I was so excited when I figured out how to make that happen. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. Let's recreate this window right here. Okay, so get a good look. That's what we're gonna build in the middle. So I'm using the Noir Penthouse Workshop mod I mentioned earlier. Again, the link will be in the description if you want to see the video that I explain what this is all about. So I placed down the door frame there, and now I'm looking for the window wall. Where is the window wall? Okay, there it is. So if you're using Place Everywhere on the PC, you can highlight the wall and hit 9 on the number pad, and it will push it away from you, which is really good for like minor tweaking like this, because I want it to blend into that wall. And so now we'll switch over to the miscellaneous tab under structures, put this plug in there to cover up the gaps, and then we'll put in the blinds. I don't know why the blinds snap in like that, so just highlight it and hit 2 on the number pad and it will bring it down a little bit. So you can see the void is still there. You see how it's still kind of trippy if I move around a lot? So let's fix that. We're gonna use the mod called SOE. It's available for Xbox and PC. It's a great mod, especially for Institute builds. And look at this wall. So under Institute walls, light walls, we get these, and it actually gives off light. So this is what I put behind the windows. So if you snap it in, highlight it, and hit F7, that will lock your cursor on that object, and then hit 9, and it will push it through all of the other walls without them getting in the way. So once you get it past the blinds, hit F7 again, and it will unlock the object, and there you go. There's your window. And you can see that's the same thing that I did for these other walls. You see it's the same wall. I just placed it behind some blinds, and it makes it look like daylight. And another thing that really helps with this is the source lighting from SOE. So go under Power, SOE Pack, Light Source, and you'll see all these little balls that I'm using. That's what she said. Phrasing. And these basically give off raw lighting. So you see how I take this ball away from that window and it's a lot darker over there. So that's how it looks naturally. But if I use this ball, it just kind of makes it look a little bit brighter and a little more, just gives me a little bit more light and it's not as dark. And so I used it in a lot of these different areas. So if I move this one, you can see how dark that ceiling light is. So I just use these as a little bit of a boost. And for the Institute part, I just used SOE. It has a section for the Institute, and it gives me all these walls and the floors, and basically everything that you see, I got this from SOE. And what I'm going to show you over here are these glass walls, like these little corner walls. It was kind of interesting making these. So under SOE, it has a glass section that gives you all these different glass walls, and I just used these curved walls to go in the corner to give it a little bit more depth, you know? Like a little more of an Institute kind of vibe, making it more institute-y in here. Okay, I'm done. But basically all I did was get these half light walls and put them in the corner. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. I put them in the corner and then put the glass curved walls in front of it. I think that just gave it a little bit more of, you know, I just like having that light coming out behind it. And you see how that looks originally? It just kind of like looks weird with the glass meeting the floor with like no, it looks like it's clipping into the floor almost. Yeah, I didn't like it. So I found these rounded Institute railings and I just put them down there and it looks great. It kind of completes the whole structure. But that is pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any suggestions for what I should put in these rooms, let me know in the comments. And if you want to join in on the August Build Challenge, you still have until August 25th to submit an entry. So check out the link to my Discord server in the description and submit your entries there.